position of a circle with respect to the line. So here also here also there exist three positions of line with respect to circle. Suppose if a line if a line may touches the circle, may intersect the circle, may will not touches the circle. So these three conditions exist. If a circle, if a line touches the circle, if a line intersect the circle, if a line not touches the circle, not touches the circle. Three cases. Okay, we have three cases with respect to circle for a line, position of a line, center, line, radius, radius, radius. Now from center to the line distance is nothing but perpendicular distance. Perpendicular distance. Perpendicular distance. Okay. Now we can say the line is outside the circle, on the circle, inside the circle, away from the circle, touching the circle, intersecting the circle, intersecting at two distinct points. So in these three types there exists, that is, if a line L equal to 0, if a line L equal to 0 and the circle is equal to 0 and the circle is equal to 0, if a line touches the circle, then this is the diagram. If a line intersecting the circle, this is the diagram. If his line not touching the circle, which is away from the circle, this is the diagram. If a line touching the circle, then the condition is nothing but the perpendicular distance and the radius both are same. The perpendicular distance and the radius both are same, that is r equal to d. R equal to d is the condition. If a line touching the circle, then the condition radius is nothing but perpendicular distance from center to the given line when the line touches the circle. Second, if a line intersecting the circle, then the perpendicular distance is less than the radius. That is what? R is big, D is small. R is big, D is small. That is R greater than D. The third one, the perpendicular distance. If the line is outside the circle, the perpendicular distance is big comparing to the radius. When the line is outside the circle, then we can say what? R is less than D. R is less than D. So if R equal to D, then the line is touching the circle. If R is big, then the line is intersecting the circle. If R is small, then the line is outside the circle. Okay, then there you have already, if C is the center, R is the radius of a circle, and the perpendicular distance from the center to the line is D, then first condition R equal to D, then the first condition R equal to D, then line touches circle. Second condition R less than R greater than D. They are given D less than R. I am writing R greater than D, whatever it is. R greater than D, then the line intersect the circle, intersecting the circle. And the third one, if a line is outside the circle, then the condition R less than D, then the line outside or away from the circle, away from the circle. So these are the conditions, and let us see, is there any different condition? If D less than R, finish. The number of circles touching all the three given lines, which are already I gave you in 2D, I think 2D alone. The number of circles if given three lines ఇచ్చి నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ సర్కిల్స్ 3 లైన్స్ కి టచ్ అయ్యేలాగా ఉండాలి. ఎన్ని సర్కిల్స్ వస్తాయి అందులో మళ్ళీ కండిషన్ లైన్స్ ప్యారలల్ 2 ప్యారలల్ ఉండి 1 ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ ఆఫ్ 2 ప్యారలల్ లైన్స్ కావచ్చు, లేదంటే 3 ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ కావచ్చు. లైక్ దిస్ ఉంటే ఎన్ని సర్కిల్స్ వస్తాయి? ఫార్మింగ్ ఏ ట్రయాంగిల్ ఇస్ 4. ఒకవేళ 3 సైడ్స్ ఆ 3 లైన్స్ కనుక ఒక ట్రయాంగిల్ అయితే, ట్రయాంగిల్ ని ఫార్మ్ చేస్తే 3 లైన్స్ ఫార్మ్స్ ఏ ట్రయాంగిల్, దెన్ ద నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ సర్కిల్స్ విచ్ ఆర్ టచింగ్ 3 sides. For example, this is a triangle. I gave you already, I think you remember. Yeah. 3 circles ni 3 sides ni touch అయ్యేలాగా ఉండే సర్కిల్ ఫస్ట్ ఇలా ఉంటుంది. This is a circle which is inside the triangle, and this is one more circle which is touching 3 sides. దీన్ని and this is one more and this is one more. 4 circles exist. Like this, depending on the position of the sides lines, and we have to say how many circles touching the 3 sides. So that is first one. And second one, such 2 of them are parallel is 2. Suppose if you are like this, 2 are parallel, one is not parallel, then 2 exists. That is what, this is one circle, this is one circle. Only 2 circles exist which are touching 3 lines. And one more, all are parallel. If 3 parallel, then no circle will touches the 3 lines. Understand? So this is next there you have. And in a circle, normal at any point of the circle passing through the center, already we know this one. And next one, chord of contact. So the equation of chord of contact we can remember easily, but you have to know what is the meaning of chord of contact. That is very important here. Why? Because to solve a question, you have to know the concept. What is the meaning of chord of contact for objective? ముఖ్యంగా yeah, chord of contact of a circle. The line joining the points of contact of tangents to circle is equal to 0 drawn from an external point P is the chord of contact of P with respect to the circle is equal to 0. P is an external point, is equal to 0 is a circle, and we can draw maximum 2 tangents for this circle. That is one tangent, this is one more tangent. So if you draw 2 tangents from an external point P x1 y1 to the circle is equal to 0, where the tangents are touching the circles, take some A and B, and if you join those the points AB, the line AB is called chord of contact of P for is equal to 0. Chord of contact of P with respect to this circle. So the equation of chord of contact, chord of contact of is equal to 0 of P x1 y1 to s equal to 0 is s1 equal to 0. This s1 equal to 0 is also formula for one more thing, that is equation of tangent at a point P x1 y1 kuda ide. Tangent at x1 y1 ide, chord of contact ide, inkokati kuda vastadi, vachinappudu nenu cheptanu. So the chord of contact of P x1 y1 with respect to the circle is equal to 0 is s1 equal to 0. And one more, the chord of contact of P becomes tangent at P when P lies on the circle. ఈ P ని ఇక్కడికి తీసుకెళ్ళు, అప్పుడు chord of contact ఏమైతే, ఇదే chord of contact. ఇదేంటి మరి? Tangent. This is what? Tangent. When the chord of contact is tangent to the circle, then that point P lies on the circle. When P lies on the circle, that chord of contact is nothing but tangent to the circle. So ఎలా అయినా గుర్తుంచుకోవాలి. If P x1 y1 lies inside the circle, సర్కిల్ లోపల ఉందనుకో, అప్పుడు టాంజెంట్ రాదు. అప్పుడు వచ్చేది ఏంటి? దెన్ ద chord of contact P does not exist. లోపల ఉంటే ఇంకా టాంజెంటే రాదు. మనకు టాంజెంట్ ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ అయ్యే పాయింట్ నుంచి జాయిన్ చేసి వచ్చేది కార్డ్ ఆఫ్ కాంటాక్ట్. ఇక్కడ వచ్చేది పాయింటే సర్కిల్ మీద ఉన్నప్పుడు వచ్చేది ఇదే. సో అదే కార్డ్ ఆఫ్ కాంటాక్ట్, అదే టాంజెంట్. సో inside, if you are P, this P, if you are inside the circle, there the chord of contact does not exist. That is the condition. Next, they are given, find the equation of the chord of contact of the point with respect to the circle. You can do easily. And one more, the line is a chord of contact of the point with respect to the circle. Then P H comma K is. So this is, you have to solve compulsory. This is little bit different. We will see. Yeah, he's saying what? Example. He's saying what? The line 9x plus y minus 28 is equal to 0 is chord of contact of the point. Is chord of contact of the point P, H comma K. That means this external point P is what? H comma K. And this chord of contact AB is given. This is AB and this is center. Okay, and this is S equal to 0 is the circle. Here chord of contact given, but this point is not given. So continuation, what is saying, if the line is chord of contact of the point PH comma K with respect to the circle is given. What is the circle? 2x square plus 2y square minus 3x plus 5y minus 7 equal to 0. This is the circle. So then what is the value of PH comma K? If given P, H comma K or x1, y1 or whatever it is for any circle, we can find the chord of contact by using the formula S1 equal to 0. We know already equation of chord of contact is what? S1 equal to 0. Kasepu, assume that this chord of contact is not given. Only given the point and circle. Now how you will find the chord of contact of a circle if given the point, external point? By using the formula S1 equal to 0. So if you observe, the circle is not in the standard form, general form. What is general form? General form is what? X square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. This is the general form, but the circle not in the general form. So we have to write first the circle into general form. Then dividing by what? 2. Then you will get what? X square plus y square minus 3 by 2x plus 5 by 2y minus 7 by 2 is equal to 0. Now if you observe, this is in the form of general form. Now comparing with this circle, you will get the value of G, F, C. And the point x1, y1 is given. What is x1, y1? H comma K. Now comparing these two, you will get what? 2G is equal to minus 3 by 2, then G is equal to minus 3 by 4. Taking to that side. And F is equal to 5 by 4. And C is equal to minus 7 by 2. And x1, y1 is H comma K. The equation of chord of contact of P, H comma K to equation number 1, that is S equal to 0. The equation of chord of contact of P, H comma K of P, H comma K to the circle S equal to 0 is what? S1 equal to 0. Chord of contact formula, that is. What is S1? X1 y1 plus G into x plus x1 plus f into y plus y1 plus c is equal to 0. This is the equation of chord of contact. X1, what is x1? H. So hx y1. And what is y1? Ky. And plus g, what is g? Minus 3 by 4 into x plus x1 is h. Already we have. And next, what is f? Plus 5 by 4 into y plus y1. What is y1? K. Plus c minus 7 by 2 is equal to 0. Okay. Now you have to write this into a straight line form. Ax plus by plus c equals 0 form. Simplify. I am doing simplification. C, one x term, one more x term. should do LCM. So this is very important. You will do mistakes here only when you are doing simplification. You will do mistakes. 4hx. The total LCM will be 4, and these two will be multiplied with 4. This will be multiplied with 2. Now this is 4hx, and this is 4ky, and this is minus 3 into x minus 3x. This is minus 3 into h minus 3h, and this is plus 5 into y 5y, and this is plus 5k, and this is minus 7 to the 14 is equal to 0, and divide by 4, you will get 4, taking that will be 0. Now x terms, this is 1 x term, this is 1 x term. You can take x common. Taking x common, what is the remaining part? That is what? 4h minus 3. And taking y common, what you will get? That is 4k, and what is one more y term? Plus 5. 4k plus 5. And remaining terms all are constants. Why? Because no x, no y there. See, 3h, 5k minus 14. That is clearly constant. Minus 3h plus 5k minus 14 equal to 0. Equation number 3 is what? Card of contact of h comma k of the given circle is this equation number 3. But he already given the equation of card of contact. This is the card of contact of px h comma k of this circle already given. But this is the card of contact by taking h comma k. We have now this is the card of contact equation. So this equation 1 and equation 3 represent same equation, represent card of contact. Now what I am writing? 1 and 3 represent same equation. Then there is a formula. If two lines are representing the same equation, then a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. There is a formula. So I am erasing this. Before that, I am writing that 9x plus y minus 28 is equal to 0 here. Now I am applying that formula. If two lines represent the same line, then the formula is a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2 is the formula. Now I am applying that formula to find h comma k values. Yeah. What is a1 by a2? This is a1, this is a2. Then you will get what? 4h minus 3 by 9 is equal to b1 by b2. This is b1, and the y coefficient will be b2. That is what? 4k plus 5 by y coefficient is 1. And c1 by c2. This total term is c. So minus 3h plus 5k minus 14 by what is c2? Minus 28. Now equating two equations, you will get the solution. Equate this or this, whatever it is, you can equate. Now I am equating this and this and this and this. Then let us see what we will get. See here, first I am equating these two. Then you will get what? Equating these two, 4h minus 3 by 9 is equal to 4k plus 5 by 1. No need to write 1. Now 9 into this you have to multiply. 4h minus 3 is equal to 9 4 ja 36k, 9 5 ja plus 45. Now taking this side, 4h minus 36k and minus 3 minus 45 minus 48. So we can take what common? 4 common. Taking 4 common, what you will get? 4 1 ja, 4 9 ja, 4 1 2, 4 12 ja. So keep aside. Let us see what we require. Then we will do like that. మనకి ఏది కావాల్సింటే అలా మార్చుకుందాం. Next time equating these two, then what you will get? This into this you should multiply. So minus 4k into 28. We can write 428 ja. 28 4 ja, 2 4 ja 80, 8 4 ja 32, 90 100 112 minus 112k. Yeah. Next 28 5 ja. So 112 plus 28, 110, 20, 30, 40. Minus 140 is equal to minus 3h plus 5k minus 14. Minus 14, right? Minus 14. Now this is negative. All terms take this side. Minus 3h will be plus 3h. And next, k term, 5 will be minus 5, already minus, so minus 112 and 5, 117, 117k, and minus 140, minus will be plus 14, then minus 136 is equal to 0. Now, can we take common, Sudha? No, we can't take common 3. Now here we can take 4 common, remaining h minus 9k minus 12 is equal to 0. And again multiply with 3. 3h minus 3 9 ja 27k and minus 3 12 ja 36 is equal to 0. Now solving these two, you will get the value of h and k. So that is the solution. Here is asking the value of h comma k. To find h comma k, you have to solve this equation, and this equation takes some 4 and 5. So solving 4 and 5, you will get the solution. Next, already you have kabatti erase h. So this is about what? Card of contact. And let us see, is there any more points? No. Next, this is very important. What is that? Pole and polar. Pole and polar. Pole and polar. జాగ్రత్త అర్థం చేసుకోవాలి. Pole and polar, let us see the definition. The points of intersection of the tangents to the circle drawn at the extremities of the curves which are passing through a fixed point P lies on the line L equal to 0. Then L is equal to 0 is called the polar, and P with respect to the circle, polar of P with respect to the circle S equal to 0. The point P is called pole of the line L equal to 0 with respect to the circle. So ఇలా చదివితే కష్టమే అర్థం అవుతుంది. Okay, and how we can define that is, see, I'm taking a circle S equal to 0. Okay, I'm taking one point which is outside the circle P x1 y1, and this is S equal to 0. And we can draw from this point only maximum 2 tangents, but we can draw infinitely many secants. Now here very important for polar secant. This is the secant. This secant is intersecting the circle at what? A and B. The secant which is from P intersecting the circle at A and B. Now at A we can draw tangent. Why? Because this A is lying on the circle. At B we can draw a tangent. Why? Because this B also lying on the circle. So these two are the tangents which are from A and B, which are from A and B. Now there exists a point of contact from P, na? So take some T. Take some T1 అనుకుందాం. T1. Okay. I'm drawing from P one more tangent, one more secant. This point of intersection take some A1. This point of intersection take some B1. Again at this point also we can draw tangent. Again I am drawing one more secant. There exist more 2 points. At these 2 points also we can draw tangent. I am drawing tangent. See, this is one tangent at this point, some A, A1, A2, B, B1, B2 అనుకుందాం. Now at this point I am drawing one more tangent like this. So these two are intersecting at this point, some T2 అనుకుందాం. And here also we can draw a tangent. This will goes like this and this will goes like this. Here also there exists one more point of intersection. Take some P. If you join all these points, this line is called polar. This line is called polar. This line is called what? Polar. From an external point, we can draw secants, and the secants intersect the circle at two distinct points. And at those distinct points, we can draw tangents. Those tangents intersect at some point. Like that, we get many point of intersections. Why? Because many secants we can draw, and the locus of those points is called the polar of P. It's called the polar of P, and this P is called pole. This P is called pole. I told you just now the equation of the tangent is S1 equal to 0. Equation of the chord of contact is S1 equal to 0. I told there only we will get the same formula for one more topic, that is this polar. And the equation of the polar. The equation of polar of Px1 y1 to s equal to 0 is S1 equal to 0. The equation of the polar of Px1 y1 to the circle s equal to 0 is also S1 equal to 0 formula. You know already S1. So this equation is S1 equal to 0. Okay. Let us see. The polar equation of the point Px1 y1 with respect to the circle s equal to 0 is what? S1 equal to 0. And next, actually here we have to discuss one more point also. I will give you later. And some important aspects of polar and polar. If P lies outside the circle, then the polar is substance of the locus of the chord of contact. If P lies outside the circle, this is outside of the circle, na? Then this is nothing but also we can say chord of contact. This is nothing but also we can say what? Chord of contact. That is we saying. Next point. If P lies on the circle, then the polar is tangent to the P. If P lies on the same like chord of contact, like P lies outside, then that is chord of contact. P lies on the circle, then that is tangent. P lies inside, then I think there is no chord of contact. P lies inside the circle, then the polar completely lies outside the circle. Then the polar completely lies outside the circle. Yes, 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 yes. Why? Because we are drawing what? Not tangents. We are drawing what? Secants. Na? So inside point also we can draw secants like this. Inside also we can draw secants like this. So then the polar lies outside. You should remember these points, very important. Okay. The polar of the center of the circle. The polar of the center of the circle with respect to the same circle. If you take the point is outside, inside, on, and if the point is center, then there is no polar. That is the point fourth one. And the pole of diameter does not exist. Why? Because that is passing through the center. And the polar is perpendicular to the line joining center and the pole. Correct. The polar is perpendicular. The polar is perpendicular to the line joining the center and pole. If you join P and C, this is clearly perpendicular. Polar is perpendicular to the line joining the center and the pole. Next, the polar of a point, if exists, is unique. The polar of a point, this point, I mean, this is pole, right? The polar of this P is this, na? This is unique, is saying. The polar of the point is, if exists is unique, means this is unique. Why? If exists he mentioned, for center there is no polar. Okay. Next, polars of collinear points are concurrent. Polars of collinear points are concurrent. Poles of concurrent are lines are collinear. This is vice versa. Polars, polars of collinear points. Polars of collinear points. Polars of these are collinear points. These are collinear points lying on the same line. So polars of collinear points are concurrent. Polars of collinear points are concurrent means will intersect like this. And he's saying what? Poles of concurrent lines. Poles of concurrent lines. Vice versa this is. Poles of concurrent lines are collinear. Collinear points polar. Concurrent lines collinear. Points are collinear. That is vice versa. Next. What I gave you the equation of the polar, right? That is what S1 equal to 0. What about this pole? And how we will find the pole? That is next we have, that is the pole of the line. If given x1, y1 and a circle, we can find polar by using S1 equal to 0. If given polar and circle, then how you will find pole? That is that. If the pole Lx plus the polar Lx plus my plus n is equal to 0, of the circle is equal to 0. For the circle, this is the polar. Then the pole is here. The circle is mentioned there. What is the circle? X square plus y square is equal to r square. For small circle, the pole is what? Minus lr square by n comma minus mr square by n. This is the pole of this circle for this polar. For big circle, what is the pole? We will see. For big circle, you have to remember carefully. For s equal to 0, that is the general form, x square plus y square plus 2. The center is there. In previous circle, there is no center. Center is 0, 0. Then the pole P is equal to minus g plus lr square by lg plus mf minus n. Minus f plus mr square by lg plus mf minus n. If you substitute g of 0, g of 0, g of 0, you will get the previous one. This is 0, this is 0, this is 0, minus n is remaining. Minus into plus minus lr square by n. Minus into plus minus mr square by n. That is the big circle polar that already is there. And the next conjugate point. This is also related to this pole and polar. Yeah, we can discuss, we have time. Conjugate point means, see, this is the circle is equal to 0. From P, we can draw polar. I told you just now. Suppose this is the secant, tangent, this is the polar. This is what? Polar of P. Polar of P. This P is external point. I am taking one point which is external same, but lying on the polar of P some Q. I am taking a point which is on where? On the polar of P some Q, which is also with respect to this circle. ఇది బయటే ఉంది. With respect to this circle, this is outside. Now from this Q also we can draw what? Secant. Suppose this is the secant, and again at this secant where intersecting the circle we can draw tangent. Tangent like this you will get. Then the point of intersection, from the point of intersection you can draw a line which is nothing but polar of Q. Polar of Q. This is polar of Q, this point. This is polar of P, this point with respect to this circle. But మనం observe చేస్తే Q lies on the polar of P. P lies on the polar of Q. This is polar of what? Q, but lies P on that polar. This is polar of P, but Q lies on this polar. So Q lies on the polar of P and P lies on the polar of Q, then P and Q are called conjugate points with respect to the circle. Now we will see definition. 2 points are said to be conjugate points if the polar of one point passing through the other point. That's it. If the polar of one point is passing through the other point. This is x1, y1. This is x2, y2. Then these 2 points are called conjugate points, and the formula for conjugate points, s12 equal to 0, and you know already s12, we have notations there, x1 x2 plus y1 y2 plus g into x1 plus x2 plus f into y1 plus y2 plus p should be 0. Then only those points are called conjugate points. That is about conjugate points. Once again I am telling you, listen. From P we can write polar. From Q we can draw a polar. But if you observe the polar of P, this is the polar of P, right? Q, second point lies on the polar of P. And the first point P lies on the polar of Q. So, దీని పోలార్ మీద ఇది ఉంది, దీని పోలార్ మీద ఇది ఉంది. కాబట్టి ఈ రెండింటిని ఏమన్నా మనం కాంజుగేట్ పాయింట్స్ అన్నారు. ఓకే, అండ్ ద ఫార్ములా ఫర్ కాంజుగేట్ పాయింట్స్ చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఇది. దట్ ఈస్ S12 ఈక్వల్ టు 0. S12 నోటేషన్ కూడా నీకు తెలుసు ఆల్రెడీ. ఓకే, అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ కాంజుగేట్ లైన్స్. కాంజుగేట్ లైన్స్ కూడా చాలా ఈజీ. ఓకే, నేను నెక్స్ట్ వెంటనే పంపిస్తా చూడు నివృత్తి.
ఓకే సార్.
5 minutes లో అది కన్వర్ట్ కాగానే పంపిస్తా.